Now to our big story at 6. A veteran Republican state legislator is raising eyebrows after comments he made at a community forum earlier this week.
This is all about school funding. State Senator David Livingston of Peoria said there would be, and this is his quote, a war if public school activist groups gather enough signatures for a ballot measure. It's a measure that would let voters decide the future of school vouchers. Thanks for joining us. I'm Mark Curtis.
And I'm Kariba Devine. Team 12's Joe Dana has been following this story closely for us.
He joins us now with more on Senator Livingston's comments as public schools already face a dire teacher shortage. Joe?
Mark and Kariba, we've been in touch with district leaders this week, some of whom tell us the teacher vacancies are unprecedented. The last thing they need is more uncertainty about their budgets. That's what Senator Livingston is promoting. Right now, a cloud hangs over school districts. Even though the legislature approved new funding for schools, state lawmakers did not lift a spending cap that would allow districts to fully spend the approved funding. And this week, Republican Peoria State Senator David Livingston, speaking at a public forum in the West Valley, played politics with the spending cap. According to 3 witnesses at the event, Livingston said Republican lawmakers are threatening to not lift the cap and even cut funds to schools next year if a group of activists gather enough signatures to put school vouchers on the 2024 ballot. There's no relationship between the vouchers and the funding budget that was passed. Still, Livingston said, quote, it would be war between Republican lawmakers and public school advocates.
Sort of shocked me in real time.
Democrat Representative Lorenzo Sierra of Avondale was at the forum.
When we passed the budget, I had several superintendents get a hold of me. They were over the moon. We are going to do things we haven't done in years. And for someone who I think is a very thoughtful legislator to say something like, this is going to be war in education, isn't helpful, and it doesn't move us to where we need to be.
A representative for Livingston told 12 News Friday he was unavailable. 12 News was unable to get a response from the Republican caucus about Livingston's comments. They come at a tough time, as some school districts tell us this week they face unprecedented teacher vacancies and are scrambling to make hires.
I've talked to principals at the school level as well as the superintendents, school leaders who are very concerned with their ability to recruit and fill their teacher vacancies.
The reality is Governor Ducey has the biggest pulpit in all of this and could call for a special legislative session and ask lawmakers to lift the spending cap now. Ducey, though, has given no indication he'll call a legislative session, and he won't even say on the record if he supports lifting the cap, even though it's necessary to make the very budget that he signed become a reality. Joe Dana, 12 News.
Joe, thanks.